The prince's apartments.
A direct route to the prince's apartments. April plays the guard dog.
Oh, she left her office. I guess that's why I needed to hurry?
The swan's nest. I hope it's worth it.
What? Wait, what? Oh, I can only pick one location to check? Oh, wow, okay, I'm not sure if that was a decision I wanted to make, but I guess we're making it. I really would have preferred Hilda, actually, but, well, it is what it is. Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed because it didn't tell me it was a choice. Because Hilda, I would really like to read Hilda's computer, but hey, the prince is not a bad one either. Maybe we can find out what she's hiding. My dear Dejan, you know the high regard I have for your advice and the even higher value I place on our special arrangement. That is why I ask you to carry out the task we discussed yesterday, a task that you were extremely reluctant to undertake. I appreciate your objections, but the Hartford Chantry is our best option right now. When I say right now, it is because I am counting on the situation changing, a change you yourself would be party to. In the interest of my projects, I cannot reveal the details, especially in writing, but keep in mind that I know where you are from and what your ancestors went through. Hartford is nothing more than a means, a tool. A tool can be replaced. Help me, and when the time comes, I will help you. Fondly, Hazel Iverson, Prince of Boston. Well, I don't think Dejan cared. He left already.
I didn't know Hazel was into music.
Okay, that's definitely some kind of a password then. Swan Lake BFDAC. That's it? Well, everybody's got hobbies, even the Prince of Boston. Shoot, I have so much hunger now. Oh, can I not even go back to the main hall then? To drink a little bit? Oh, I'm really frustrated. Confidential! My prince, I have passed your request for more information about Mr. Underwood onto Jason Moore. I can only congratulate you for taking such an initiative. I have observed a steady increase in Mr. Underwood's contacts with mortals around the globe, particularly in South America and in India. He is very secretive, but he hides his financial transactions better than his contacts. He has a need to control everything at all times, and he uses every channel at his disposal to keep up with the latest news. Like most blue bloods, he is a workaholic who trusts no one but himself. Since he became Gala Bazori's child, the family business he has inherited has grown into a vast, sprawling network that controls the sugar industry, from production to sales. He has often flouted the rules of the masquerade. I suspect he has even gone against many of our principles on several occasions. In any case, without being able to prove it, I wouldn't be surprised. At court, Mr. Underwood is a veritable fox. He knows how to increase his influence, especially since Mr. Bazori has taken a step back. In fact, he is the most prominent member of your clan, after yourself. But he also has close ties to the members of your primogen, Hilda McAndrews in particular, but also to a lesser extent, Richard Dunham. The interdependence he has cultivated makes him a threat to your interests. It would be very easy for him to bypass your authority if he felt like it. He has many ways of applying pressure. I do not mention here the business of other members who are dependent on his goodwill, but I am enclosing several documents showing these connections. Your devoted servant, Caius Leto. Beryl, Hilda, Richard, our primary suspects here, I guess?
There are faint marks on the wall.
Secret compartment. Oh, look, A, B, C, D, E, F. Do I not have a key? Alright, where's your key?
I get the feeling something's missing.
Eyeballs?
I've always found swans very moving. They're beautiful, but full of melancholy. It's a nice symbol.
Okay, for sure this is related to the music note stuff, but I don't have a key. Even though I have an ornate key. There's gotta be more around here, I'm hoping. Who puts their bed in the middle of a room like this? Put it against the wall. These people. Whoa, that's smoking. Is that hidden? No.
Hazel had another child before Miley? Shit. I had no idea. Seeing as how it ended, I'm not really surprised.
May 17, 1991, destruction of Erland's cardial. Successful. Your child was found in a warehouse on Offenbach Street. Oh, Delson killed him. When Erland's cardial saw me arrive, he seemed to understand what was going on. He tried to negotiate, but when I knocked him down, he quickly got up and tried to escape. His head hit a metal railing many times. He then stopped moving altogether. I went to get the gas cans I had brought with me earlier. After spraying gasoline all over the premises, I set it on fire. I stayed there until the fire was over. Your child is now ancient history. That's just pretty cruel. Damn it. Wait, did it say premonition or psychometry? Premonition! Oh, I don't have the premonition skill. Too bad. This tub. Your only mirror is that little box mirror? Really? Oh, okay, this one's better. I can barely see my face. Oh. Take your little miniature swan.
I understand better now why Dijon never mentioned his sire. Hazel's always one step ahead.
My prince, my trip to New Orleans was not for nothing. I was able to learn a lot about Dijon Siaka's past. He is a child of one Marie de Richet. De Richet? Louis? Louis from the council? If her name isn't familiar, that's to be expected. She is rather ordinary. But interestingly enough, she had ties to the Hartford Chantry. Indeed, not long after her unauthorized embrace, she was sentenced to final death by the Hartford Tremere. Her escape led her to Louisiana, where she met Siaka. She embraced him in a voodoo ritual that I didn't understand much about. But it seems that it left a deep impression on Mr. Siaka, who has been influenced by this magic throughout his existence. It appears that he has come to New England to settle a score with Hartford. I think we can use this to our own advantage, given the arrangements we envision. We could make him part of the Boston court. It shouldn't be too hard to make him your puppet, especially if we promise to solve his problem. He could then be put in contact with a chantry, perhaps a sleeper agent. Or he could take on responsibilities while remaining our puppet. However, if Deneb Osborne were to discover what I have learned, Mr. Siaka's existence would undoubtedly be threatened. It's up to you to decide. However, I think this is a golden opportunity that it would be a shame to pass up. I plan to stay for a few more days to clarify some points. I'm sending you this message through a reliable servant. I will then return to the court as soon as possible. JD. Who's JD? Who is JD? JD. Ah, Jara Jory. That's right. Okay, we'll read about Stanford later on. Is there like a secret room anywhere here? Got 4 pillows. Your bed seems so small. You're not taking advantage of the space here. I don't know what you're doing. The key?
I wonder if...
Hold up. Thankfully, we don't have to listen to music notes or anything. We just gotta look at this, right? BFDAC. BFDAC. B F D A C.
That noise. Something moved.
Oh, suspicious documents. Left and right.
So Hazel has her eye on my clubs. Ugh, politics. Always politics. What's her game? Is this how she thanks her allies?
Dear Jason, as Prince of Boston, you know I'm always looking for opportunities to expand my domain. A few of my counselors have brought an opportunity to strengthen our hold on Boston's nightlife to my attention. I would like you to evaluate the acquisition of a number of venues. A specific list is attached to this letter. These venues happen to be currently used by Emem Lewis, whom you do not know very well. She is one of our kind, but I ask for your utmost discretion regarding this matter. Taking my clubs, huh?
That explains why Hazel's holding off on Fang's embrace. Underwood. What a creep.
My prince, I have heard that you fear the departure of my dear sire, Caleb Bazori. Indeed, the progressive departure of the eldest among us is a matter of concern, especially when it involves such a loyal and valuable element as Caleb. Nevertheless, I believe I have a way to keep him at your disposal for a little while longer. My sire is rather infatuated with a promising young woman. He wishes to embrace her, more than I have ever seen him desire anything. Why, you may ask? Why choose to have another child, when you already have a child, as accomplished as myself? I wouldn't dare to comment on the subject myself, and would join you in your question. So the Shu Feng, as the object of his desires is named, should be formally presented to you very soon. You know how dear old Bazori stands on tradition. Of course, he will only embrace her when you have given him permission to do so. That is why I suggest you use some obscure excuse, such as the overcrowding of Boston, for example, to stall for time. Yeah, but why? Why would she help you?
Bazori is a loyal dog, and Hazel's got him on a short leash.
Evaluation by Jara Jory. During Quentin King's reign, Caleb Bazori was always above reproach, performing every task assigned to him without batting an eye. He is a consummate tool for doing dirty work, as he is cold and efficient. I won't even begin to tell you how many thin-blooded Anarchs or dissidents he has faced and defeated. Such overwhelming loyalty to your predecessor would suggest that he be sidelined or even removed. Nevertheless, I urge you to not rush down this path. On the contrary, keeping Caleb Bazori as close to you as possible seems to me the wisest thing to do. Indeed, his loyalty was not to Quentin King, but to the role of the prince, and today that is you, Miss Iverson. Caleb Bazori could quickly become one of your best assets. I remain at your disposal to provide you with the reports on his various missions, but a reading of everything seemed unnecessary, as there is far too much of it. Jara seems pretty loyal to Hazel as well.
Hazel said there was an accident, but it was actually an execution. If Leisha were to find out...
What? Oh, this is all about the main characters. Dear Miss Iverson, it is with a heavy heart that I confirm I carried out your orders last night. Halsey is no more. So you will certainly experience less fear of new incidents. I have already made arrangements at the Institute for Leisha, because I am certain that she will be shocked and that she will become unwell. While I understand your reasons with all due respect, I must warn you that Halsey's disappearance will not necessarily result in increased potential for Leisha to have visions. I will tell Leisha there has been an unfortunate accident, and if required, I will manipulate her memories to avoid the worst. You can count on my discretion, and I will be tomb regarding this matter. Sincerely yours, Dr. R. Dunham. After what we saw at the party scene, especially how Halsey kept focusing every single time I focused, there was some question about whether, like, is Halsey actually real? Is she even there? Or is that like a Malkavian thing? So, she's dead. She did exist once, but she's no more. Okay. Well, that's not good. Leisha is really not doing so hot then, mentally. At all. Wait. That looks so suspicious. Is that not like an actual door? I'm just gonna quickly look around. Is that what we came here to find? Information about the 3 main characters, I guess? Okay. Hey, if we can go back down and do the rest of the objectives, I'd be eternally grateful. In fact, I'm actually considering reloading if we can't, because I kind of get the impression that, I mean, is this really what's supposed to be happening?
I should go. It's gonna be a long night. Not just yet.
Hold on. I'll check. Hey. So I really did reload from the beginning of the scene again, and I found out that Hilda's apartment, you can totally go to the apartment and then go to the prince's apartment. It seems like this is a point of no return, but they didn't mark it properly. Yeah, it doesn't say it, which is a bit disappointing because they usually are so good about that. But I'm pretty sure this means that we can go visit Hilda's apartment and the Ornate key place, which I suspect is Dejan's place. So let's go then. I already drank a vessel in advance, so that's why I have 0 hunger. And for the choices with Hilda's conversation, I made sure that she didn't persuade me into telling her where we're headed. But otherwise, the choices were pretty similar. Except the one thing that we failed, I just didn't even ask about it, so we saved a little bit of willpower there.
It's too slow. What a shitstorm!
These 3 guys are stuck here, some sort of a bug, because I was rushing around to redo everything. This game doesn't have a good system for redoing stuff. The only reason I could do this, go back a scene, is because... Oh, April went over there. It's because I had been keeping backup saves pretty meticulously after every single time I play, but if I hadn't been doing that, then we would have just had to miss this.
I'm completely overwhelmed.
So you're here to drink?
If we don't work faster, Hazel's gonna freak out.
Okay. And yeah, we didn't even finish following the alcohol trail yet. It's one thing to pick one alternative choice over another, but missing entire chunks is something that I'm just not okay with. Okay, while we're complaining here, this game has the option. They give you the option to skip cutscenes, but only if you've seen it before. So me going back to a previous save doesn't count as seeing it before, which means I had to sit through all of that in real time again, which was a little bit of a pain. Prince's office, we came from there. Oh no. Is this gonna lead to Beryl's apartment? Oh no. Shu Feng.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but if you're looking for Mr. Underwood, I think he just left.
Oh! Oh, the Ornate key! Is this the Ornate key? Do you mind if I just... Yeah, okay. Oh! Oh! Alright, I thought it was Dejan. Whoa, good thing we came back then, because this feels like it's pretty damn important. Oh my god. We've already been here one time as Leisha.
Pretty boring taste in suits.
It's a lot of suits too. Oh no, Shu Feng, did you get embraced already?
It's like he lives for this.
Some economic magazine. Got a big shower here. Oh, they had a drink in his place. But is that before Caleb talked to Shu Feng or after? Because we know that before Caleb talked to her, they definitely had a drink together and she was like, oh, he was so nice to me. He just wanted to get to know me better, that's all. It could have been before. Come on, there's gotta be something we can find here. Right, this is the thing that we saw as Leisha about how Beryl was interested in Shu Feng. Jason Moore. If anything happens to Caleb's child, I will have your head. Dear Sir, Miss Iverson is honored to invite you to the Grand Unification Party in the presence of representatives of the Hartford Chantry. Yeah. Wait, but the fact that we can get inside this room has gotta mean there's something we can investigate, right? Yeah, we've seen this as Leisha. Is there really nothing in here? I mean, sure, we've got the cup, but so what? Really? Okay, now I'm kind of worried I'm missing something else too. Because this seems like there should be more. What was the point of us picking up the ornate key to find literally nothing in here? We can't even do any sort of analysis on the cup. Well, it is what it is then, I guess. It's just for knowing that Shu Feng came in here, I guess.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but if you're looking for Mr. Underwood, I think he just left.
This, however, should lead to something new.
Hilda will never know I was here. She can't be mad at me if she doesn't know about it.
Yeah, they really needed to tell me these things were the ones that we should have done first. Hey, look, it's my boy Louie. My boy Louie. And myself over there. Oh.
These names. They're Quentin King's goons. The monsters who forced me into the blood bond. Hilda hasn't forgotten them. She's hunting them down.
That's kind of sweet. Why are all their names all Latin and stuff? Oh. That's kind of sweet. Does she want to get back together?
Oh. I don't really know how to take that. You. Always you. You. Forever and ever. Always you.
Well, that wasn't disturbing at all. There's a very obsessive angle to all this. I do wonder why she made a will, though. That part seems kind of...
My first party at the court in 20 years? Hazel had to insist to get me to agree to come.
Why did you think about that while looking inside this little thing?
My first party at the court in...
Oh, was it in this room?
20 years?
I guess so.
Hazel had to insist to get me to agree to come.
No, I want your computer. That's what I want. We can also read the note that we wrote her, if she still has it here. Which she doesn't. She keeps it, though. That note was from, like... It was from when I was embraced. So how long ago was that? She kept it all this time. Dude, that... Oh my god, it was from 1929. That's 100 years ago. My god. Was it just the computer then?
Catopatus? What the heck is that?
Invoice 2019-4873 Catopatus. Vessel Cottis. Captain Anthony Cernal. Destination Boston Harbor. Seaport code 0401. Cost 2,300k pounds sterling. Okay. Wait, is that an iPad or what is that?
A cell phone? But they're not allowed. Hilda likes to play with fire.
Is it this? It's a signature on the paintings.
What game is she playing here?
P. It's no good. We have to speed up. August 14. Rest assured it's under control. Still no news. What are you playing at? I'll send you a new agenda. August 19. The new agenda is not what we agreed on. Do you want to back out? No delays this time. If I remember right, August 19 is when we found out that Jason Moore's wife died. I'm not sure if that's related anymore. Honestly, after Jason Moore died, what about June, man? She's freaking dead too. Holy crap, that entire family. Well? Stop contacting me for no reason. P. Who can P be? This is it. Just one conversation here. A burner phone. That's suspicious. Maybe good for evidence whenever we need it. Yeah, the symbol's right there. You see it? That's the code. It was also on all of the paintings outside. Yeah, that code. Dear Miss Iverson, I've received your summons to the Extraordinary Council meeting on October 21st, 2019. Rest assured that I will be present at the meeting. Sincerely, Hilda. Okay. Not as juicy as I was hoping this trip to be, but still better than nothing, because now we have this phone here, which is showing that there is something strange going on. With Beryl, Hilda, and maybe Richard. But otherwise, we don't know what exactly. And there was a P. A P. Anybody's name start with a P? Not that we know of. Not the real name anyway. The ornate key being above that letter that we found in Abigail's office, does that matter then? Yeah, Richard is just not here. Because it was a letter talking about how whoever wrote it was gonna leave. Which made me think it was DeJohn immediately, but I don't think Beryl's gonna leave. He's too ambitious and wanting everything to leave like that. Just really quickly making sure we haven't missed anything here, because I feel like this room... Like, what was the point of getting the ornate key? Nothing... There's no new information here. We had to have come in here as Leisha anyway, so all these things we already saw before. Right? Was it possible to miss all these things as Leisha? I guess so, because our goal was to talk to Beryl, not to look around in this place. Is there like a secret compartment? No computers? Well, if we miss it, I probably deserve it at this point, because we've been looking. And I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's fine. Servant doesn't care though. I just go in his room. And no one cares. How much do we want to look around? Jara Drory's room?
I'm sorry, you can't go in there.
Here is okay though. Cause his room is awful. Oh, down there was the where Shu Feng and Beryl had a sip. Is this really it?
DeJohn left. Rats are the first to flee the sinking ship.
My prince, I would like to believe that you still trust me as you once did, but you do not, and I am unable to understand your sudden suspicion of me, especially at this crucial juncture. Boston has never been my city. I came here for its prince, you. I have carefully considered the situation, and I have come to the unfortunate conclusion that you will no longer listen to me on any subject at all. Yet, I always believed I was acting in your best interest. I feel there is nothing left for me here, and it is time that I join my kind, to share my knowledge with those who will certainly need it. I will never forget the years I've spent in your service, and I leave knowing that Boston is in the best possible hands, yours. Farewell, with no ill will, and no regrets, I hope. Your eternally devoted servant who just left, the John Siaka. Is the giant just gonna be out of the picture then? Really? I mean, I guess so. Or maybe the Salem people will come back. He left his hat here. Hey, clean up after yourself. All this disgusting bird blood stuff.
I didn't think he was into this kind of thing.
Are you? No, I just came here to see the letter. He didn't even bring his instruments. Guitar, saxophone. Damn, he really left in a hurry. See, there's so many little things that we can look at just by walking around and all that. Well, maybe now is the time for me to go back to the prince's apartment.
I should go. Hazel gave me orders. Not just yet.
Right, so it was possible to leave like that. But no, of course we're gonna go check out the prince's apartment again. You guys are still standing here? I just want to review the letter that we got here, now that we know it's related to Beryl. Oh, so Beryl was called away. Oh, he left. He left his apartment. Right, we're not supposed to leave right now. Unless if officially allowed by the prince. Oh.
I'm busy.
Wait till I tattle on you, Beryl. Okay, I'm gonna go redo the apartment again, and I'll see you when I'm done.
Hazel said there was an accident, but it was actually an execution. If Leisha were to find out...
That's right! It's not even just about Halsey not being real. It's not even just about that one point, because Hazel killed Halsey on purpose? Richard killed Halsey. Richard killed his own child? But then that doesn't explain why Leisha's sire thingy was blank in the character bios. There might still be more going on there. Are we good?
I should go. It's gonna be a long night. First, the Anarchs. But I have to find them first.
Well, hey, it's a good thing we went back, because otherwise we would have missed all this. You discovered that Beryl Underwood and Shu Feng were up to something. You decided to investigate the Prince of Boston. You discovered the Prince of Boston's best-kept secrets. You discovered a secret about your sire, Hilda McAndrews. Alright.